Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. It's September, probably in July, August you went somewhere, you ate probably too much like me, you gained a bit of fat. Now it's time for a mini cut. We need to shred that fat out. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm going to do. I will start with increasing cardio and decreasing the calories. I'm going to put here on the screen everything, and throughout these 3 weeks I will take you with me. Today I'm going to show you my exact physique. I will be relaxed and also flexed to see the reality, to see exactly how I look like, and then I will put it side by side comparison to the final result. Hopefully I will have some progress, so let's see. Let's go directly into the results, guys. So here we have a plain side by side comparison with a normal lighting, a natural lighting. So I didn't want to make any tricks with the lighting to put light from above to create shadows or any type of tricks like that. I wanted you guys to see my honest opinion and exactly my honest results. Here we have a flex midsection. Here I can see the most differences because my midsection gets really lean when I'm doing my cut. Yes, I'm really happy when I see this midsection, and it's my strong point, to be honest. And here I have a side by side double biceps. As you can tell on the arms, the veins pop much more, the cut is deeper in between the biceps and triceps, and again the midsection, it's leaner, and you can see better the V-tape. So overall really happy with this. Now I have a flexed midsection, and yes, you can see the depth of the abs, you can see the cut is there. So the difference between the abdominals is much bigger, and also here you can tell the V-tape. So before I was much more straight, and now you can tell the difference between the lats and the midsection. It's wider, it's bigger. The lats appear bigger than before, and the waist leaner and smaller. The next one is a side chest. Here you can see really nice between the shoulders and the biceps. That's what I like. Before was like one big chunk, and now you can start to tell the difference. You can see the biceps there, and also the striations in the chest. I had them before, but now I feel that they are even more visible. The next one is from the back double biceps. Here I was leanish before, but now you can tell that again the cut is deeper. You can see in the rhomboids, you can see in the lower traps, in the shoulders also you can see the cut, and again the arms are there, and again you can see the V-tape. Here in the lat spread again you can see the V-tape, and in the triceps you can see again some differences. So overall really happy with the results. I wanted you guys to see in normal lighting, and what I'm going to show you next is a gym lighting, so you can see the difference between a normal light and a gym light. This was actually not in the end of my cut, it was like in the middle of my cut, but still pretty lean, and you can see a huge difference between the normal light, the daylight, and the light that hits from above and creates shadows. So here we are, guys, 3 weeks later. My mini cut is done. As you see, the results are good. I'm happy with them. I want to break down the results a bit further. I will put up here on the screen the scale. So I not only did the scale as a weight, I also have a scale that can show me the body fat, the body mass percentage, BMR, and so on. So as you can see here, my initial weight was 84.5 kilograms, and I dropped to 81.8 kilograms. So 2.7 kilograms difference, which is in my opinion quite good. But if you see here the fat percentage, it went from 15.7 to 12.6, which is a big difference, and the kilograms of fat went from 13.3 to 10.3. So exactly 3 kilograms of fat in 3 weeks. In my opinion, that's great. I'm happy, really happy with the results. And another thing that I'm really happy about is that I maintain my muscle mass. So as you can see here on the second picture, I went from 67.7 kilograms to 68 kilograms of muscle mass. And also, as you can see, percentage wise is more because I dropped the fat. So from 80.1 to 83.1% muscle mass. The water percentage is still there, 57.3, 58.4, a bit more percentage because I have more muscle mass. Muscle has water. The visceral fat went from 4 to 2. This is the fat around the organs. The BMR remained the same, so 2088 calories, 2,086 calories. The BMR is the basal metabolic rate, so how much your body consumes just to stay alive. The organs and the muscle. The more muscle mass we have, the more calories the body consumes just to stay alive. That's why for bodybuilders and for people who work out with weights, it's much easier to get leaner and stay leaner because the muscle is an active tissue. And the BMI went from 25 to 24.2. Alright, so now that you saw the results before and after with the video and the pictures, and I show you the breakdown with the kilograms and the fat percentage and so on, now I need to explain you how you can do it also. First things first, nutrition. What I've done nutrition wise. So these were my calories in the beginning. I started with this amount of calories, and the first thing I did, and I reduced the fat percentage a little bit and I reduced the carbs. So what I did, for example, I had twice a day rice, 300 grams of rice with chicken. I reduced from 300 grams to 200 grams of rice. From pasta, I had twice per day pasta, 250 grams. I reduced to 200 grams. This was the first move. And I also cleaned because I had, like I said, a little bit of chocolate here and there, a candy. I took everything out and I cleaned my diet. After a few days, I started to see some results. Obviously, in the beginning is the glycogen and the water retention that goes off. But after that, you will hit a point for sure in which you will stagnate. You will not see progress anymore. Then is when you have to further decrease the calories. It's a short amount of time, so after 3-4 days, if you don't see anything, you have to further drop. In the following days, I started to decrease even more the carbs. I took out 1 meal of pasta and I introduced potatoes, and I further dropped to these calories. As you can see, it's a bigger drop, but the progress started to be there. So I've seen in the mirror and also on the scale. I was measuring myself every day or every other day on this scale, and also every week on the fat percentage scale. That gives me more statistics. So this is the approach you need to take. Eventually you'll have to further decrease the calories more and more, and in the last week I decreased here. So as you can see, from the first week to the last week, it's a pretty drastic change, but the progress was there. One thing that I had to make sure it was that the proteins were there, even increased a little bit to maintain my muscle mass and my strength. So as you can see, you go from up here with the calories, and then you have to drastically go pretty low. This is how it is. It's 3 weeks. You have to bear with it, you have to push it, and yeah, you're gonna have the results. All right, so we talked a lot about the nutrition. If you have any questions about nutrition, please let me know. Now I need to move on to the workout. What I did, obviously I maintained my workout routines, so the same push-pull legs 5 times a week, but I introduced from day one cardio. It was 45 minutes of Stairmasters, and it was every day or almost every day. In the day I didn't do the Stairmasters, I did other types of cardio like Muay Thai, which you burn a lot of calories, and you can do boxing or whatever type of fighting sport you do. You burn a lot of calories like that. You can do hiking, you can do any type of cardio. Another very important thing regarding the workouts is a very common mistake that I've seen. When people start to do a cut, they go from heavy weights to lighter weights and they do more repetitions because the muscle burns. Don't do these mistake. It's a huge mistake, because once you reduce the weights, your body has no reason to maintain the muscle mass. You're not giving any stimuli to your muscle. Make sure you maintain those heavy weights, and yeah, the strength might drop a little bit. For me, what I've seen in these 3 weeks, especially in the last week, I maintained my weight. For example, on the bench press, I was doing with 42 kilograms the bench press, but instead of 5 repetitions, it dropped to 3 or sometimes 2 repetitions. So it happens, you will see some decrease in strength, but make sure that you maintain the weights. This is the most important thing I can advise you for the weights workouts. What I advise you to do in this period of Minicut, try to increase your NEAT. Make sure you walk more. Don't use the car all the time. Instead of using the elevator, go on the stairs. When you go grocery shopping, park your car a bit further and move with your groceries. Do stuff like this so you can increase the NEAT. And I don't know, when you're in the office, get a pause, walk around. You can go from 300 calories a day to 600 calories a day, and already you are 300 calories in a bigger deficit, and you will see that. So there you have it, guys, my explanation of the Minicut. I really hope that all this information will help you. I had another Minicut, you can check it up here. That one was only 14 days. You can check it if you want to make it a bit shorter. I did 21 days this time because the damage was a bit bigger during the summer, so I had to repair it. So yeah, give it a shot. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions. I will help you. Check out other workouts videos. Stay tuned because it's gonna appear on my YouTube channel a full day of eating during the last week of the Minicut, so you have a full example of how my nutrition was. Thank you once again for watching and stay tuned for the next videos. Thank you, guys. Ciao.